Okay, guys, I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of the Weapon H All-in-One podcast. I know I've been going for quite a little while here, taking care of the other show, but just wanted to get back on here, and a lot of interesting things went on. So, but before I even get into everything, let's make sure we're still getting those subscriptions. Like and subscribe if you're new. Always feel welcome to comment, and just keep this page growing. So, to get started, I know you guys have been seeing all over the place with all these drones popping up all over the place. A lot of them out of New Jersey, but they've just been popping up, some of everywhere. But before I get into that, I want to get into this other clip that just came across my feed today. This is the reason why I'm actually going to jump on and do it. Normally, we do this show on Friday, but after seeing this, I said, you know what, let me just get on here and jump out and go ahead and discuss this a little earlier than I wanted to. So let's take a little quick look at this video.
You know, when things like this are happening, it seems everyone starts to look up, like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording this video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea what it is, if it's a natural phenomenon, because it could be, but this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos to them or to experts who might be able to sort out what they're seeing in the skies. But I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved. For now, we're live here in Mendham Borough. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Lee's saying he's wondering whether or not that might be the moon, Tony, but you pointed out it's exactly the question people are asking. What is it?
No. Yeah. No, we're looking at the moon right now, and that's nowhere near the moon.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the moon.
So, as you get to see, what do you guys think about this? You know, because before I even jump into it, I've looked around and researched, and I just wanted to try to see if they had any type of explanation for it. It was some type of natural occurrence. Doesn't look natural because, as you can see, it's changing shapes. Not only was the stuff, was something swirling around it. So you kind of wonder what in the world is going on. And before we even get into any theories, anything of that nature, we definitely see this is something strange. This is something you don't see very often, because I will be pulling out my telescope tonight, even though it probably won't show tonight. But it's not something that we normally see, and makes you wonder what's going on. Because now first we had the drones, now we have this. Now to get back into the drones, for me, for a long time, I've watched guys like Dr. Stephen Greer, who's one of the world's foremost in UFOs and UAPs and whatever new word they want to come up with nowadays for it. And I remember distinctly him saying a while back that, and this was some years, so it's been actually a while, and this was like kind of right before the pandemic hit, and definitely a little bit more after the pandemic hit. He started saying things like, we have to really be careful, because they'll push it out there as if they don't know what it is. They don't know where they're coming from. And you have all of these little act like they don't know. And bottom line, they're probably ours. And if not ours, they know where these drones are coming from. They're probably made by us, more than likely. But they're not saying anything, so they want to give people this sense of kind of having people form their own opinions and start thinking that it can be all sorts of things. And that's what they kind of want. They want to kind of build up this panic. And he was saying that it will probably be at some point, we had the pandemic where they already tested everyone and used the fear tactics. So this next fear tactic, what he predicted, will probably be some type of alien invasion or some type of invasion from, that is unknown. But when you go into that realm and you start, even if you really actually think at all, if another race or some other beings or whatever you want to call has the ability to traverse across the universe, whether it's through, well, either way, it means that we don't have, and we don't understand. At least we don't think, as far as government eyes, we don't have that capability. But if you have all these capabilities to be able to traverse planes in such a manner and have such higher technology, what do you want with this backwards planet with a bunch of people that can't even, that's fighting over a skin color or race or religion, or, I mean, you're constantly at war. It would be an easy place to take over with someone with advanced technology. So, and the stuff that they'll use, they'll probably be a bit more advanced than what we're seeing, but those type of beings will most likely, they're probably more so like, look at these people. They can't even get along themselves. They'll destroy themselves. We don't have to do anything. They could just sit and wait a little bit. We'll take care of that all on our own. But this will probably what could possibly be the start of the new panic. So we just have to sit back and wait and see. But just want to put out there that keep your eyes open and just kind of watch how the situation goes, because you already see in Congress, in the Senate, they've been discussing disclosure for quite a while. For those that don't know what disclosure means, disclosure is when they disclose information about maybe outside presence on the planet, different vehicles and things they may have recovered, and they've recovered over the years, and that was kept top secret. And now it seems like it's getting a lot of pressure on them to reveal. And even though they may or may not, because even if you look at what Trump, the incoming president, had to say when they asked him about it, he himself, he said, government knows who they are. They know where those drones, and they know where they came from. When they asked him more questions, he said, well, I'm not going to answer right now, which he really can't, because not only is he not the president yet, even when you're the president, there's things they even keep from him that's top secret, that's above his level. So the military industry is quite a powerful community. So you have that, you have these things that are coming out of the water. They're all over the place, they're just popping up. And as of right now, you're just kind of looking back and you see, I mean, they're not doing anything. Right now, it's just more of a phenomenon for everybody. So we'll sit back. We'll continue to keep track of everything. So I'm going to keep this one nice and short until we get more information on it. But just wanted to get up here and put out a little quick information real quick and just kind of keep everybody on their toes and sit back and watch and see how the government plays this out. So thank you guys for joining in. We'll definitely have a new episode coming out on Friday, and we'll be getting into more things. And if more stuff pops up, I may just pop back up and do another video again. So thanks for joining in. Like, subscribe if you're new. See you next time. Weapon H, all in one podcast.